So today we're off to film a very low budget music video, and we're going to show the realities of what actually still goes in to a video despite having no cost. So the idea of this channel is mainly focused around myself and my business ventures, my thoughts, my lessons, and documenting my journey over the next few decades. Ultimately though, I run a video business, and so there's going to be a few videos where we're out on shoots and we're going to see how the productions that we're working on all come together. Now, one of the challenges with this project is that our client, Lauren, who I actually used to play in a band with, or still do, has had a few different ideas when it comes to this video. So our brief has ranged from Barbie to Beyonce. The general concept is that we're aiming for a one-take video. Now, there's been some discussions around how we actually do that, and the venue itself has actually changed fairly last minute as well. We had a really nice venue down in Stockton, not too far from us. We had loads of different rooms, scenes, and all these kind of ideas, and that was all choreographed and pre-planned. We then had a change of venue, nothing to do with us, and we'll not get into that too much, but today we're going to be seeing the venue for the first time. All that we've seen is a few photos, a few videos. Ultimately as well, it looks like a real challenge. It's not the kind of venue we first had planned, and there are a lot of things that I can see just in a couple of photos and videos that we're going to have to work around on the day. More excitingly though, is that we're going to be on our Ronin 4D, a brand new camera rig that we've just invested in to the business. Really excited to get onto this fantastic bit of filming equipment, and I'm absolutely blown away with it so far. But it does mean that these one-take music videos especially are going to be a little bit easier. And our B-roll when it comes to our commercial and corporate videos are going to be even better as well. So today you're going to be following me on the production shoot. We've got Jono and Ben behind the cameras as well. And today is going to be a bit of a challenge, as we say, but hopefully we can get through it. And you will see the final result of the video at the end, regardless of how it turns out. I shouldn't make that promise, but that's what we're going to do. Them strip lights are mint though, aren't they? So the Ronin 4D, absolutely class camera. The only problem is getting absolutely stitched up on the batteries. So at the minute we're only running one, because the other one that I got came overinflated, or whatever it's called, ballooned, and was ready to blow up. So we've got to run one across the whole day.
How long will we get?
Only lasts, they say on the website, stupidly, they say it lasts 2 hours, but then it has a little asterisk that says with 2 batteries. So about an hour per battery. No good. So for the Roman softbox light, whether or not that's the other one, did you have 2 bulbs, John? Oh, sorry. Yeah. So whether or not that's one of them and they're light enough and easy enough, or whether it's my cheetah one, definitely light.
There is the LED ones that are battery powered.
That probably works with that, do you reckon? Just on and off that a couple of times there. Yeah, that works, yeah. So the one thing that we need to think about is how we hide this huge aircon unit in the background. So we're hoping that the haze machine, because it's still a lot thicker than I thought it was actually going to be, the haze machine, we absolutely just engulf this back corner with haze. Fingers crossed, we'll be all right. I don't understand how the haze comes out of that. There's probably a max line somewhere that I've long past. Can it breathe? Do you reckon that'll cover that? That's the plan. The only other thing that seems to be annoying if you try and calibrate the focus thing on here is that you've got to do it for each millimetre of the lens. So when you go on to calibrate, it'll go, right, it's on 28 metres, it's obviously got the info from the lens, and then you zoom in enough for it to go 29 and recognise where you are, and then calibrate each millimetre. £10,000. Yeah, exactly. It still feels like it's slightly off, but otherwise it's mint, like, isn't it? Yeah. Right, you want to do another? Are you trying to get him for something else?
give us a really quick run through of like how we're shooting it. So you're on the 4D, you're going to be going like 360.
We're going to do, it's basically a variation between being up close on the actual dance floor, and then because we've got this room, cue pan from Jono around the room, is that
slower.
Yeah, is that we're basically going to move behind all of the pillars, but then it also gives us a chance, if we need to use those pillars as a chance to mask between takes as a backup if we need to, which we shouldn't do. But if we have all at the same time and we're moving around the same parts of the song, then yeah, we can cut, worst case, behind one of the pillars and mask and transition into the next take, but hopefully we don't need to do that.
Oh, that's so cute at the end! That is so cute! No, not
Magic. So there we go, all in all, a very successful day. The actual video itself is now finished. It took around 20 or so hours of editing. After 20 hours, I stopped tracking, I'll be honest. But actually for a one take, as much as people think that this is a really, really simple video, and it very much is, they also assume that the editing time doesn't require anything at all. In fact, there was a lot of things that when we went back through the footage that we had to start masking out and manually, individually masking across frames and things like that. A little bit of keyframing to smooth out some of the camera movement, but overall that 4D was absolutely tremendous. If it didn't have a Wally like me behind the camera operating the gimbal at the same time, it would have looked super smooth and not required a little bit of help in post. But overall, really happy with how the video turned out. In my eyes, it definitely could have been a lot worse, as much as I also think with a bit more budget and a bit more planning, it definitely could have been a lot better. But to turn up on the day, do our best to get everything set up within a matter of hours and be out the door, not too bad. Now, in terms of the editing itself, this channel is going to be more focused around the actual business stuff, but if you do want to see me dive into the editing and what we've actually had to do with the video, then let me know and we can certainly produce a video on that. In terms of the final video though, it's already been launched and up on Lauren's pages, so links in the description to go check those out. But in the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, do let me know. I definitely want to do a few more behind the scenes kind of videos for the bigger and better production shoots that we do. But also, this channel is dedicated to all things business and all things that I'm doing in the world of business and creating content to grow brands online. So if that sounds like something you need some help with or you're interested in, be sure to subscribe and we'll see you in the next video.